It's your boy Jude, Black Shalom L'Chaim, purified drinking water. They got it. It's out there. Shouts out to the 12 tribes. I got it. It's right there. Okay, so we was talking about the right field. So this is the beginning of the right fields, and the only reason I'm calling them right field because we was talking about, right field, excuse me, because we were talking about the being black in Israel. So what we're gonna do now is actually gonna talk about some other stuff. And and I know you heard my new that music I like is all slowed down and or chopped and screwed type. I kind of like it like that for this whole little right field thing. So that's what that's gonna be. It's make it light, make it low. Either way it go, it got a little soul in it. You know what I mean? So what I'm getting about this whole little right field thing is we finna talk about Emancipation Proclamation, Emmett Till. We about to talk about the hold on, I got a list of stuff right here. We about to talk about the black codes. We about to talk about the cold facts. We about to talk about 40 acres and a mule, poverty, special field order 15, objective 8, and all that stuff. We about to get into all of that with this right field thing. So that's what that is. And like I said, you gonna stand for Israel, you gotta stand for Palestine. If you gonna stand for Palestine, you gotta stand for Israel because we support the people and not the cause. And I hope today found you safer than yesterday did, and I hope tomorrow finds you safer than today and the day before. Like I said, we inside today because we got to be. So that's just what it is. So we're one of these right field things. So welcome to the right field. And hey, stop. 20-some videos, man. This right field about the wrong one. So let's get straight into that. So I said I was gonna do this like this. Cue the music I like.
It's burning my vision, inherited sickness. Every day I miss money away. I'm a material slave, trying to polish this bonus chain.
The months following the Civil War and the start of Reconstruction offered African Americans in the South hope for equality. It also offered the possibility of owning land. Within months, African Americans would be betrayed by a harsh reality. You probably heard the phrase 40 acres and a mule. Here's what happened. In January 1865, a meeting in Savannah, Georgia, between Union military leader General William Tecumseh Sherman and a group of 20 black ministers resulted in a plan to redistribute confiscated and abandoned Confederate land from South Carolina to Florida. They called the land Sherman's Reserve. Newly freed slaves would be allocated 40 acres of land along with a mule. The phrase, which became well known even then, spread quickly. The plan had the potential to revolutionize race relations in the South and the economic future of the African American community.
The significance about formerly enslaved being given the land that they had actually worked was that they would be able to generate wealth as well as create wealth generationally.
By the summer of 1865, thousands of black families had settled on portions of the Sherman Reserve and were excited to plot their futures. But later that year, as part of his Reconstruction plan, actually intended to appease the former Confederacy, President Andrew Johnson abruptly canceled the order, giving the land back to its previous owners.
The United States had the opportunity to make it possible for the formerly enslaved people to be economically independent, and the country failed to do it.
That initial meeting more than 100 years ago between General Sherman and Savannah's leading black ministers was historic. At least for a brief moment in history, the opinion of black leaders had led directly to a radical public policy initiative. Remarkably, over a century and a half later, on June 19, 2019, the House of Representatives held a hearing on H.R. 40, a bill named in honor of the famous phrase, 40 acres and a mule. The bill would establish a commission to study the concept of reparations for slavery and Jim Crow segregation, including the merits of a formal apology by the United States government.